Well, good evening, cyber friends. It's me, man. Coming at you again, Walker's Music. But yet, another word today, and really, it's sort of like a comeback, making an announcement that we saying that, first of all, we want to give God all the glory, as usual. Give Him all the praise, and we give Him all the honor. We thank Him for life, health, and strength as well as it is, and we thank God for each and every one of you disciple friends. You know who we are. We just so glad to say that on last evening we had Bible study. Me and the man been under the weather. Y'all know I've been telling you I've been under the weather for about the last couple of weeks, but we've been dealing with it. And we feeling much better, thank God. And we thank God for all of you that have been praying and everything. And I also came on here just specifically to thank my buddy, my brother David Maxwell. He was on the Bible study last night, him and my sister Tina Sealer, and I told them, as I'm gonna tell everybody right now, that God was looking out for me. He sent me a room full of preachers, so I know the words. I know I had a lot of help last night, and I want to thank God for that because I really needed it. You know, we thank Brother Maxwell for all the input, as well as Sister Tina Sealer for her input as well. We had, like I said, I had a room full of preachers, and just saying for people, this is what it's all about. It's not about no jealousy. It's not about one trying to be bigger or better than the other. We need to get out of that. And I was so glad that Brother Maxwell brought out some magnificent thing, as well as Sister Tina when bringing out about all this jealousy. And there's no room for that. We could get more done in the run of a day, in the run of a week, in the run of a month, if we just learn to work together and stop worrying about who's going to get the credit. That's the main problem. All that jealousy doesn't make sense. So I thank my brother, David. And I mean, David been hooked up together for quite some time on the net. David's outstanding. Not only is he an outstanding preacher, he's an outstanding musician. See, some of you may not know that, but you need to check his music out. Go on the web, just go to Google and type in David Maxwell. That's all you got to do. And he will come up. So I just wanted to come back to let y'all know that, Brother Maxwell, you and Sister Tina, as well as my sister Linda. Linda wasn't there on last evening, but I'm praying and hoping that she's okay as well, because like I said, this old bug is going around. And I thank God that God gave me the strength to go on and bear through. And I took the medicine and what I had to take and everything, and ended up with antibiotics. Is really what I think that really went on, and this kind of gave it a body slam. So I'm backing up. I'm up and running. And so I say that as soon as all this started happening, though, just as soon as I started working on my orchestral piece that I had told my instructor that I was going to try to write, and then my instructor, my former composition and theory instructor, sent me the templates and the drafts and the scores to go by. So right about now, I am fixing to get on the ball. I just see a notification from Brother Maxwell right there. There it is, talking about my man, and it shows up. But I'm going to get ready now. I'm letting everybody know now that for the next couple of days, I'm going to be in and out. You're going to see me, but I'm going to be in and out. I'm fixing to get down with this composition now. It's time to write. I've been doing a lot of studying and a lot of refreshing my mind on a lot of things. So now it's time to put the pen to the parchment. So Mitty Man will be busy working with the composition. I won't be doing too much texting within the next couple of days. I'm not saying I'm not going to text at all, but I just won't be able to do as much. Because once I start with this composition, I'm going to get offline in order to be able to do it in the right capacity. So we just saying that is we are going through the word as usual. Matter of fact, Mitty Man's on 2 Kings. So those of you that are following me with the walk through the word, the yearly walk through the word, that's what we are now. We're on 2 Kings, and we will be giving an overview at the end of 2 Kings. Gonna go back to Genesis and come back through 2 Kings to keep everybody kind of tight. That's what it's all about, people. So let us take the advice of Brother David Maxwell and Sister Tina Sealer. Let's get rid of all the envy and jealousy and everything, and let us go on and get together and get the job done. End of the day, that's all that matters. But those of you, I'm gonna be honest with you, if you cannot, you don't want no light to shine on nobody but yourself, you're gonna forever be kind of in the rear end. You're gonna kind of always be at the rear end because see, you can get much more done when you get with people of like mindedness. People that got your same kind of. If you, in other words, I wouldn't want to be around nobody more than I would love to be around Brother David Maxwell or Sister Tina. We got the same heart and mind. Our minds are on the same thing. The music and the word. The music and the word. We always gonna hit. We're gonna be getting our best hits from that. The music and the word. We can lift each other up. We can build each other up. But when you don't have anybody that got the same mind frame, that's not much you can glean from them, and they can't glean anything from you because y'all not on the same wavelength. In other words, people, let's forget about the jealousy. Don't worry about who's going to get the credit. They're just going to get the job done, and then all of us take a piece of the pie. This Bitty Man saying whatever you get into. If God ain't in it, get out of it because it's going to come to nothing. Until the next video, next Bible study, whichever one come first. This Bitty Man saying peace. Good evening.